What diseases that marijuana and cannabis actually have a great impact on the reduction of, and that is cancer, seizures, migraines, glaucoma, multiple sclerosis, Tourette's, OCD, ADD, ADHD, IBS, Crohn's disease, Alzheimer's, premenstrual syndrome, and there's more to list, but it definitely has been a resource that's been denied to the American people for well over 100 years.
Not quite 100 years, not yet. But since 1942, I think it was, when it was officially made illegal in this country. Before that, it was it was for a long time a staple crop in this country. Thomas Jefferson grew it, George Washington grew it, Abraham Lincoln smoked it and loved it. The Constitution and the Declaration of Independence were written on hemp paper. This is so much has been covered up with propaganda and fear-mongering that we've forgotten our own history.
And a lot of that propaganda, I don't know if you guys remember that famous propaganda movie made back in the 50s, Reefer Madness.
Reefer Madness, yes.
And it showed people going absolutely nuts, smoking a joint, which of course is obviously complete propaganda, completely false. Do you know that President Nixon had actually had a study performed on the about marijuana, and it showed that it was just fine, that it was healthy, that it had plenty of benefits, and he ripped it up.
Yeah, he shredded it.
He shredded it.
He was like, this will simply not do. And yes, you're absolutely right. And in Reefer Madness, they showed scenes of a guy getting high on pot and then killing his mother with an axe. Another propaganda rumor that constantly went around was that women who smoke pot, white women who smoke pot, would then want to sleep with black men. And that was really the core of why they made marijuana illegal. There was the lumber industry, which was threatened by hemp crops, of course, but there is also the blatant and rampant racism, because that was the jazz age. Black people were gaining a significant cultural influence, as well as the Hispanic and Mexican communities, and Mexican communities were making a lot of money off of selling it. So, you know, they had to ban it because minorities were gaining too much power and influence, and they were taking jobs away from white people. It's the same reason that opium was banned, because the Chinese were coming to this country and getting good jobs and getting education, and it was angering white people.